Honey, you told us mother and daughter to seek help from the Lu brothers. Now even he's gone. This is driving me to my death. Mom, is Uncle Lu like Dad too? Once buried, he'll never come out again. Close your eyes. Don't look. Mom will dig the hole. Settle Uncle Lu in. Then go beg for food. Mom, Uncle Lu's hand moved. He's come back from the dead. Chansao, run. Memories flooded my mind. The original owner caught his wife, Zhu Yinchun, sleeping with his cousin Lu Qing. They beat him to death. Then dumped him here for wild dogs. The king of hell thought I was too tough and kicked me back. Zhu Yinchun, Lu Qing, I'll collect this blood debt myself. If you want to eat, eat me. Let my daughter go. Sister-in-law, you're pressing on my wound.
He's warm.
You're really alive again. Before your brother died, he kept saying, you were loyal. And you'd take care of us. Uncle Lu of Shansao hasn't eaten in 3 days. From now on, whoever dares touch either of you, Lu Xuan, will make sure they don't leave alive. Ding, the host has earned his family's trust. Wife and children system activated. Current family members too. System, this is my shot at turning things around. Starter gift pack unlocked. Strength of a dragon and tiger. Constitution multiplied by 5. Enhanced sense of smell. Can detect water and food. 40 pounds of brown rice. Stored in inventory. 5 times the strength, and I can smell water and food. In these hard times, Lu Chuan will live like a man. Back home, those 2 bastards. It's time I collect what they owe me. This is your house?
How?
Beneath the smell of grain and meat was a bitter, fishy scent.
Datura.
There's poison in this yard. Isn't that Lu Chuan, the one they buried? He's back from the dead. Get out, Lu Chuan, you jinx. You died and still came back to curse this family. You undead freak. Get out of here. This house and land belong to me, Lu Qing, now. My stuff. And you think you can use it? Datura, a poison that kills on contact with blood. Who can give the village an explanation? Slander. Who knows if you planted that poison yourself? Then ask the elders chosen by the clan chief to inspect my wounds. My 7 openings are blackened. That's poisoning. A blow to the back of my head. I was beaten to death. My 3rd rib is caved in. Someone stomped it broken. How could a man who died of illness have these wounds? Who poisoned me? Whose hands did this? Ask the ones with guilty consciences. It's faster than asking me. Don't slander us. Slander. I should thank you for hitting hard enough. Too bad I, Lu Xuan, am hard to kill. Not even the king of hell could take my life. The man you beat to death and buried is standing here alive again. I'll settle this score with you, one debt at a time. Get out. I'll remember this debt. Such bad wounds. You were forcing yourself to argue with them. Does it hurt? I'll boil some hot water to treat them. I've already died once. What's a little pain? Don't be scared. From now on, I'll hold this family up. That young man was found years ago by the clan chief in the mountains. Tough life. Even the king of hell can't take him. We got the house back. But in a famine, there's no food. This family won't last 3 days. Spirit field awaiting unlock. This family won't last 3 days. Spirit field awaiting unlock. Make do with this. Mom, we still have this silver hairpin. We can sell it tomorrow and buy rice. Mom, I'm not hungry. Save it for Uncle Lou. Can we trade my silver hairpin for rice? You think a broken hairpin can buy rice? Dream on. Keep the hairpin. As for rice, I've got another way. Well, if it isn't the living corpse himself, you'd better know what's good for you. Hand over the deeds to your few acres of paddies to cover the household tax. Or in this famine, I've got plenty of ways to leave your whole family starving. The granary is empty, but the ledger is full. Full books, empty scales. Who pocketed hundreds of tons of relief grain? This dirty account. I'll expose it all, debt by debt. The deeds? Elder Lou, I don't think you can stomach this. Elder, Lu Chuan's family has run out of food. They won't last 3 days. In 3 days, they'll hand over the deeds anyway. When his father was alive, he fought me for the clan chief's seat. Now his father's dead, and this brat is even tougher than his old man. Old scores and new, I'll settle them all this time. Uncle Lu, you're so strong. Even stronger than Dad. Chansai, sit tight. As long as I'm here, no one will bully you or your mom again. Honey, there's not a grain of rice left at home. And Lu Digui is eyeing our land. How are we supposed to get by? Don't worry, sister-in-law. The sky won't fall. Tonight I'll fill that jar. Trust me, that boy, he's died once. How's his gaze tougher than when he was alive? Don't worry, Elder Sue. He's just a poor nobody. He can't make food appear from thin air. He'd better not. Making grain from thin air. Then the fields of Lu Village. And the grain in the charity granary. How could I keep them hidden? Watch him closely. He'd better not. Making grain from thin air. Then the fields of Lu Village. And the grain in the charity granary. How could I keep them hidden? Watch him closely. Ding! You have successfully protected your home. Storage space unlocked. 10 cubic meters. 3 acres of spirit fields. 3 acres of spirit fields. 1 hour outside. Equals 60 hours in the fields. Scatter some seeds. And they're ripe in a blink.
10 cubic meters of storage.
For grain and goods. No one will know. With these 2 things, forget 1 famine. Even 10 of them. I can feed this family. Spirit rice looks just like regular brown rice. Just plumper grains and a richer color. Mixed with ordinary rice. No one could tell. As long as I don't pull it from storage in front of others. No one can use it against me. It can grow grain and herbs. This is what I use to rise and survive. Lu Digui, Guangfeng Grain Shop. And those heartless merchants hoarding grain and raising prices. In this famine, let's see whether your silver runs deeper or my spirit fields grow more grain. I'll crush the grain price in this county. There's so much rice. Where'd you get it? Sister-in-law, it's a method passed down by my ancestors. Once you leave this door, don't tell anyone. 1 word gets out, and it'll doom us all. I won't say a word. Folks, I Lu Chuan have rice to trade at fair prices. For emergencies, not the lazy. 1 liter per family to start. Enough to get by. This is really good rice. Lu Chuan, we misjudged you before. You've saved the whole village. Lu Chuan. So much rice. Is it legit? Don't tell me you stole it. Or got it from bandits. Elder, you're so concerned about my rice. Why not ask where the charity grain went? Want to investigate me? First explain your empty charity granary. He made rice appear from nowhere. Something's fishy. Investigate him tonight. Find out where he went and who he met. Where'd the grain come from? Find out and you'll be richly rewarded. Remember, I want him alive. Or I want his body. What happened today? Means we've completely fallen out. That old dog never learns his lesson. He'll keep watching where this rice came from. I'd better prepare early. Spirit fields can make gold. But gold attracts wolves. Today, Lu Digui publicly questioned where our rice came from. From now on, he'll keep a close eye on us. Where did this rice come from? If you don't explain it, I can't stop worrying. I'm scared you'll get dragged down one day. You've kept our secret these past few days. Not one word slipped out. Sister-in-law, your family. I won't hide this secret from you anymore. See for yourself, so you can help me manage it later. Don't be scared. Come in with me. Is this where immortals live? You and Chansao will never go hungry again. Give me a hand harvesting the spirit rice. Honey, don't look. Sister-in-law, cover up. Don't catch a chill. He showed me such a huge secret. Just like that. This stays between us. All that rice during the day, and you gave it all to the village without batting an eye. Meeting you in this hard time is a blessing for Chansao and me. We're all family. The hard days are over. A sister-in-law like her, so close to me. It's late. I'll head back to the side room. Family member Zhao Wanyang's affection is rising. Who's there? The spy is already at the wall. That old dog won't wait till dawn to strike. Then come on. I'm waiting. Come on, I'm waiting. Just as I thought, they came that night. That spy from yesterday wasn't let go. The show you wanted. I'll play it to the end with you. Lu Chuan, that rice of yours with shady origins, whether it's loot from bandits or stolen goods, will all be confiscated today. Men, tie him up and take him to the magistrate. Fine, tie me up. But before that, I'd like to ask Elder Lu something. Last year's reported relief grain, 370 loads. Not one grain reached the victims. You lined up for 3 days and nights, but couldn't get even one grain on credit. Whose stomachs did those 370 loads fill? 370 loads for a village of just over 300 people. Elder, if you don't explain yourself today, we're not leaving. Don't you dare slander me. Go shut him up. Get out, all of you. Try raiding my home again. And next time, it won't be just a fist I crush. You damn corpse that came back to life. How dare you frame the elder in public? I won't let this go. Whether it's a frame-up or not, we'll know once we check the books at the county office. If the elder has nothing to hide, why can't he even speak straight? When his father was alive, he fought me for clan chief and pushed me aside. Now that his father is dead, this brat is even tougher than his old man. I'll settle old and new scores at once. Stop putting yourself in danger. Why is my heart racing so hard? They can't hurt me. I'm here. This family won't fall apart. My heart may be beyond control. Ride fast and send word to Guangfeng Trading House in town.
Tell them Lu Jiakan has a man.
Who can make grain appear from thin air. There's a big deal to be made. Ask the owner to come meet him himself. The grain he gives away must never be sold in Lu Jiakan again. It's so late. What happened? What Lu Digri did today? I'm scared that one day you'll suddenly be gone, like my husband was. Then Chan Sao and I won't even have hot porridge. Lu Chuan, you took on such a big disaster for us. You risked your life to protect this family. I'm just a widow. I have nothing to repay you with. If you don't mind having me, what should I call you? Lu Chuan.
Honey.
From now on, this family won't rest on your shoulders alone. Trust me, and I'll protect you both for life. Uncle Lu, are you going to town today? Chansa wants to go. Chansa, you can't call him uncle anymore. Then what do I call him? Call him Daddy. Daddy. Honey, I'll keep this family safe from now on. I'll watch the grain, the books, and Chan Sao. With the love issue resolved, the system's path is finally complete. Now this family has real support. This yard always felt so empty before. Today it suddenly feels full. It'll only feel fuller from now on. When I get back from town, I'll bring you a new hairpin. You always say useless things. The porridge is getting cold. With Wan Yang watching over this home, I can focus on making my way outside. The grain and medicine shops in town are worth a visit. The grain and medicine shops in town are worth a visit. Me first. I'll take 3 liters. I'll take 2 liters. Save some for me. Save some for me. Save some for me. Save some for me. Honey, the money from this trip equals more than half a year of backbreaking work. We're just getting started. Once we're established in town and the county seat and open our own shop, life will keep getting better. Where'd this country bumpkin come from? His goods are good and cheap. If we let him keep selling, Guangfeng's business will be ruined. I need to report this to the owner. This carving, this break, how could it be on a country boy? You've worked all morning and haven't even taken a break. I'll make you a bowl of water chestnut rice porridge later. Hearing you say that is better than any tonic. What a unique scent. Benzoin is the base, with albizia as the main herb and support. It doesn't smell like cosmetics. It smells like a fine medicinal incense. Where's that scent coming from? Such good calming incense. Yet her shop is about to be torn down. There's a story here. A lone girl, an ancestral shop, and a pack of wolves eyeing it. Demon incense bewitches people, stealing souls and corrupting virtue. The neighbors burned down her shop and smashed her formula. This is calming Ningyan incense, a proper family recipe. It's not witchcraft. Don't smash it. Please. A balanced blend to calm the mind. Benzoin with several soothing herbs. The blend is exquisite. This incense calms the mind and helps you sleep. How is it corrupting anyone? Stop playing tricks and smearing her name. I'd like to ask, are you after her powder or her family formula? Where'd this savage come from? Quit meddling. Get him. Anyone who steps forward will end up like this stick. Don't be scared. They're gone. How did your shop get mixed up with them? The box wasn't damaged. Your craft is honest work. Don't let their lies scare you. Benefactor, if it weren't for you just now, my ancestral shop would have been destroyed today. No rush. Let's talk inside. I'll stand up for you. If anyone comes looking for trouble again, they answer to me first. A lone girl guarding her family's craft schemed against this badly. This town runs deeper than I thought. An orphan girl guarding her family craft was schemed against into this mess. This town runs deeper than I thought. Thank you, sir. My name is Bai Zi. My family has made incense for generations. The recipe for this soul-soothing incense has long been coveted by the owner of Guangfeng Grain. This trick, I've seen plenty of times. They said, if I don't hand over the recipe in 3 days, they'll have the Yamen seal my incense shop and sell me off to pay for it. The Yamen has a case on file. Qinfeng Studio makes demon incense to fool the public. Seal it up at once. Bai Zi, be smart and hand over the recipe. My boss may still reward you with a place to stay. Don't touch me. Folks, these talismans are smeared with croton juice and realgar. Light one, and it'll make your eyes and nose run. Then they can fake a demon attack and scam you out of your incense money. Want me to light one right now, so everyone can smell this demon aura? So this fraud was faking ghosts and gods. I knew Miss Bai Zi's incense helps my old mom sleep like a baby. How could it be drug incense? Your kindness, sir, I can never repay. Don't thank me yet. Your incense is good stuff. It's a shame to bury it in this run-down house on the river island. Partner with me. I'll make sure your soul-soothing incense sells across Genji County. Your clothes are covered in dust from my house. What's a little dirt? With your craft by my side, you'll be wearing gold and silver soon enough. He can smell every ingredient and see every bit of my hardship. Maybe he really can protect what my parents left behind, and protect me too. Bai Zi stole another family's secret recipe and passed off inferior goods as quality. This soul-soothing incense is proof Folks, be the judge. My incense is never fake. Every ingredient is clean and honest. With my enhanced sense of smell, I can break it down inch by inch by inch. These crates were mixed with lead powder to add weight, cheap musk to make them pungent, and croton to boost the smoke. They make you dizzy and sick if you smell them too long. They're fakes. Now smell Miss Baizi's incense. Benzoin with yuanzi and silk tree flower, pure and calming, without a trace of filler. Exactly. Miss Baizi's incense calms your heart. The stuff that stings your nose is fake. This smells amazing. He can smell every ingredient in my blend. I never knew someone like him existed. Don't rush. This one is yuanzi. He's clearly teaching me how to identify incense. But when his hand touches mine, my heart. Sir, Brother Lu Chuan, you had to stand up for me again today. It was nothing. With your looks and talent, it's a shame to hide in this small town. Brother Lu Chuan, tomorrow I'll blend a new calming incense. So can you come try it? Sure. My nose is waiting to check it for you. Mom, Dad, I think I've found someone worthy to pass it on to. Mom, Dad, I think I've found someone worthy to pass it on to. Bai Zi, the yamen is here. Be smart and hand over your family recipe. I'll even give you a few taels for your wedding. My parents gave their lives for this recipe. Don't even think about it. Sir, get behind me. Don't be afraid. Seal it up. Look at this first. I just had several respected locals put their thumbprints on this. Your Guangfeng clerk paid thugs and bribed Zhang Tico to fake ghosts and gods. The witnesses to your slander are right here. Officer, there's no real evidence and no incense inspection. You're sealing private property on one man's word and forcing her to surrender a family recipe. When word gets out, will you take the blame, or will he? Guangfeng medicine sure knows fairness. Forcing a sale and stealing recipes, hiring thugs to frame people, and passing off inferior incense as quality. That's enough to ruin you. Sir, this shop and this recipe. You saved my parents' life's work for me. From now on, I'm willing to add my soul-soothing incense to your trade routes. I'll go wherever you go, and do as you ask. Mom, Dad, I've met someone who can protect me. With him here, I'm not afraid anymore. I'll guard this box with you from now on. With him here, I'm not afraid anymore. This yuanzi and silk tree flower are unbelievably potent. 10 times better than what's on the market. Use them in incense, and my soul-soothing incense will be transformed. Her incense skill and my trade routes are a path to riches. Bringing her in adds another family member to the system. That's leverage. This deal can't lose. When she blended incense, her whole face lit up. Her brow relaxed. Her fingers flew. Nothing like her usual timid self. This is who she truly is. I blended this love incense myself. Brother Lu Chuan, if you don't mind. I'll take the incense. But I want more than just this pouch. Bai Zi, stay with me from now on. Ding, family member Bai Zi. Bond confirmed. Unlocked, Spirit Field Add-on Herbal Codex. Once the herbal garden opens, herbs planted in the field will transform. With Bai Zi's incense skill and this fine medicine, this little setup in town is ready to move into the county seat. Miss Bai Zi, your incense is even more miraculous now. It's all thanks to my man helping me. Young man, wait. That half-jade pendant you wear. This old man can't be wrong. Its broken edge faces inward, with that pattern carved on it. The time isn't right yet. Telling you now would only get you killed. This old man offers one warning. Hide it well. Head north, and avoid anyone whose face changes when they see it. When someone comes looking for you with the other half, your origins will become clear. Even a fortune teller is this scared. The north, the other half. Finding my true family. Forget it, the county shop comes first. One day, the truth of my past will come out. One day, the truth of my past will come out. Brother Lu Chuan, our incense has finally reached the county seat. Fengyu shop is open. Fair prices. Good medicine. Full weight. Soul-soothing incense for calm sleep. In hard times, let folks afford food first. And afford a doctor. Leave the counter work to others. You just focus on your incense. It's fine. With my man's grand opening, my incense finally has a proper shop. From now on, half this street will smell of our Fengyu shop incense. A country upstart dares come to the county seat and steal Wanshi firm's business? Just a merchant. Easy enough. Cut off his supply, audit his business taxes, seal his shop doors, hit him 3 ways. Let's see whether his Fengyu shop can last 3 months. But that Lu Chuan is freakishly strong. Ordinary thugs can't get near him. Fool, you don't use fists on merchants. You use official seals. First cut off his grain supply, then tamper with his books. I'll send word about a business tax audit first, and rattle his bones. Today's earnings match what we used to make in a year. We really made it through. This is only the start. Wanshi firm and the county deputy won't let this go. You handle the accounts and storefront out front. Take good care of Chansao and Bai Zi. I'll handle the open and hidden threats out back. As long as the family stays together, I'm not afraid of any storm. I'm good at farming and medicine making. But this accounting trickery is where some folks set traps. I need someone who truly knows accounts. Boss, these books have been tampered with. This loss entry on page 3 has an extra 200,000 out of nowhere. Wanshi Trading House planted this bomb in your books. They're waiting to charge you with tax evasion. Sharp eyes, miss. You saw through their scheme at once. What should I call you? I'm Shan King. I sort out messy accounts for a living. Looking at your operation, boss, the goods are good, but the books are a mess. I do need an accountant. I'd be glad to take the job. If Manager Shen will stay, you're in charge of the accounts from today on. Name your pay. I'd like to see whether you're worth keeping books for. Boss, this jade has an old, unusual pattern. It doesn't look like something from an ordinary home. Just an old family heirloom. It's not worth much. I think I've seen this pattern in an old book. I can't recall where. Never mind. First, let's see if he's worth backing. He has a head for books and power. That half jade has stirred something in him. Keep him. Only then will Fan Yu's books truly be secure. The books matter, but people matter more. Have a bite. Don't strain your eyes. You sure know how to win people over, boss. Put this porridge on my tab. Put it on mine. Having you here is worth more than this porridge. Feng Yu is heartless. Their rice is mixed with sand. It made people sick. Folks don't buy their rice. Boss, when this rice left the warehouse, every grain was clean. The seal is Feng Yu's, all right. But this knot is a slip knot. Feng Yu always uses dead knots for shipments. This bag was switched along the way. My enhanced sense of smell makes it clear. This gauze has the earthy smell unique to the West Side Mill, and a trace of lime from Wanqi's damp-proof warehouse. This sand mixing method smells just like Wanqi's old grain batch. The sand came from the West Side Mill. If you don't believe me, come investigate with me. Did Feng Yu's rice go bad? Or did someone switch it to ruin my name? Brother, you switched those bags too fast just now. You even put the seal on backward. Who paid you?
How much?
Tell everyone the truth. I'll let bygones be bygones. We were just doing what we were told. He traced the gauze just by its smell. This boss is far more capable than I thought. Sis, the boss can even smell where the sand came from. He's got all kinds of skills. Brother Lu Chuan, that shout was so impressive. With you behind me, I wasn't scared at all. You're quite the talker. Hurry, get the boss something to soothe his throat. He's been shouting for ages. Don't panic. If the sky falls, I'll hold it up. We can't beat him openly. Sir, it's time to use that official tax audit seal. Fine, seize his account books. I refuse to believe I can't find a flaw in them. He wants to audit our books. Then we'll prepare the books first. An ironclad ledger that turns the tables on him. King Heng will need to work as one on this. He wants to play tricks with the books. Then we'll strike first. We'll make an ironclad ledger no one can fault. 3 days is enough. When this woman accountant gets serious, the light in her eyes outshines the lamp. The scent of ink reaches my nose, mixed with her soft fragrance. Being this close is distracting. Boss, look. Last year's low-price grain from the state granary was officially routed through Wanxi, but the actual receipts don't match. A full 300 share missing. Most likely, the county office in Wanxi pocketed it. That's a shortage punishable by death. He's auditing our books, but his own books are rotten first. This This proof is our leverage to bring him down. We can't just sit on it. Would you dare trace those 300 he embezzled? Entry by entry? Put it in this ironclad ledger. You want to turn defense into attack. Fine. I, Shan King, have been waiting for this day. I've sorted accounts for others half my life. But I've never had my heart race for a boss like this. He made our ledger airtight. And now I can't forget his kindness. Once we're done with these books, you need to rest. Dongchuan Feng Yu evaded taxes, passed off inferior goods as quality ones, and disrupted the grain market. The evidence is conclusive. Confess now, and spare yourself the beating. My accounts are clean to the letter. Every entry can be checked. But this evidence you seek, sir, was likely prepared for me long ago, to trap me today. These are Feng Yu's March accounts. Every cent in and out is exact. Every entry has proof. This so-called tax evasion was fake lost wanshi slipped into my books during deliveries. Here's the testimony of my clerk, Bayan. It's sealed with his thumbprint. And there are witnesses. But this entry, 300 shi of low-price state grain last year, was routed through wanshi, yet the grain vanished. Would you care to investigate that too, sir? Whose warehouse got those 300 shi? 300 shi of low-price grain. No wonder we waited in line all day and still couldn't buy cheap rice last year. That aid was stolen halfway there. And we thought he was a true benefactor. I'm innocent. In this court, how dare you slander me? If the books don't balance, your head won't stay on. If you have nothing to hide, sir, why not invite the prefectural inspector to get these 300 shi cleared up? Court is adjourned for today. Now we're sworn enemies. He lost so much face today. He won't let this go. Come on, this ledger. I, Shen King, will settle it. We've waited long enough. Keep a close eye on Zhang Lim. After this defeat, he'll be desperate. He may come to steal or destroy it. Don't worry. I'll protect these books with my life. Vei. At court today, I saw that hatred in your eyes. I won't press you now. But remember this. From now on, you're not alone in settling that old score. Boss, I've buried some accounts for 3 years. Today I finally see hope. We'll settle them. I'm with you. How dare they? They set the place on fire. The proof is in the back room. If it burns, we'll have no proof left to bring them down. It's dangerous. You get out, I'll go. The books? They're safe. Look, not one page is missing. Books are dead. How will you keep accounts with an injured hand? Why act so tough? Those books hold the key to bringing them down. If they burn, we'll both be dead. My hand is fine. Books are dead, but people are alive. No ledger matters more than you. Don't risk your life again. I understand. Boss, someone's been watching us from that corner. Who is it? Stop. Who the hell are you? Fine moves, young Master Liu. But some people, some things, are more than you can handle now. More than I can handle? He meant me, not the books. His eyes were fixed on me, like he was looking for something. or confirming something. What's wrong? Nothing. The books are safe. Let's go home. Wanshi thinks burning my goods will leave me broke. They don't know my supply never runs out. Overnight, you worked all night again. Rest. Have something hot. With you guarding the house, I can rest easy outside. What happens in this warehouse stays between us. Not one word gets out. I know, but you're only human. Don't stay up all night. It hurts me to watch. Once this blows over, I'll rest with you in Chengtao for a few days. Fengyu Trading House. Boss, Wanshi has gone mad. They're selling at a loss. They're trying to cut off our way out. Selling at a loss? Pass on my orders. Whatever price they offer, we'll buy it all. Fengyu is selling grain at fair prices. Someone set fire to us last night, but not all the goods burned. And our conscience still stands. Folks, buy as much as you need. All right. Where did all his grain come from overnight? Strange. Damn strange. Boss? Count me in on your big game from now on. The boss on that sign should look respectable. Then I'll leave my good name to Manager Shen from now on. Just you again? Your lamp's always the last out at night. I can't sleep if the books don't balance. You're in quite the mood, boss. Bringing me a late-night snack every night. You're staying up for me. I'll light another lamp for you. Here, have it while it's hot. It's nothing. It's late. Why aren't you resting? Have something hot first. These accounts are too important. Too many eyes in the day. I have to watch them at night. Sit a while, boss. Boss, do you know why the moment I met you, I worked so hard to help you rebuild Wanshi Trading House? I'd like to hear it. The Shen family was once a family of accountants in this county. But Wanshi Trading House framed us for keeping accounts with bandits. My whole family was destroyed. I'm the only one left. From now on, you won't be balancing these books alone. Feng Yuhao has a place for you. Not as some bookkeeper, but as one who will build a future at my side. All right. My life, my skills, they're all Feng Yuhao's from now on. They're yours, Lu Chuan. These 3 years, I thought my heart had gone cold. Turns out I was waiting for someone worth fighting for. Boss, I didn't do it. I've been framed. Don't be afraid. Within 3 days, I'll get you out. Why panic? He's run out of tricks. They say he altered the official accounts. But the handwriting on those changes matches a clerk in the Treasury office exactly. Shall we bring that clerk in to compare them? Let's see if we altered them, or if someone's rushing to frame us and gave himself away. I saved the books for you, but after days of checking, there's one debt that won't balance. Which one? You put your life on the line. The debt I owe you in my heart can only be repaid with me. The land has doubled, and time's doubled too. King's iron staff will be my blade against corrupt officials. This family has gained another capable sister. Sister. From now on, the books, leave them all to me. The first decent thing I've ever bought you. From now on, you're Fengyu Trading House's mistress. And the one who helped me rule half the realm. Don't worry, boss. I'll guard this half of the realm well for you. Look at this pendant. It's shaped like an abacus bead. It really suits you. The boss only thinks about you all. This is enough to send that magistrate to jail. But officials protect each other. We'll have to bypass the county office and take it straight to the prefectural inspector. Then we'll bypass the county office and go straight to the prefectural city. If officials protect each other, we'll find an honest judge beyond his reach. The inspector seems fair-minded. He hates corruption most. Submit this ironclad proof, and that magistrate's done for. Now our household has grain managers, accountants, and incense makers. We've got it all. We're just waiting for the boss to bring down that corrupt official, so we can do business in peace. And me, I can greet customers. I once crawled out of a mass grave alone. I never thought I'd have such a lively home. Dad's going to the prefectural city. I'm coming too. I want to see the big city. We'll all go. Wherever we go, that's where our family will be. Boss Lu brought down the corrupt official and gave us fair-priced grain. Fengyu Trading House is a truly honorable business. Boss Lu, our whole family will remember your kindness. Boss Lu's name has spread far and wide. Even the prefectural city has heard of him. A righteous merchant in the county selling fair-priced grain. My master has a major business deal in the prefectural city. He'd like to invite you over for a talk, to plan a great future together. The prefectural city runs deeper, but the chances are greater too. The boss is moving up. This little county pond can't hold Feng Yuhao. But merchant guilds fill the prefectural city. Their roots run deep. We're new here. We may face some hardship. The deeper the water, the bigger the fish. That battle in the county trained our people and gathered allies. We built our name. Grain prices in the prefectural city have risen fivefold. So many families are selling their children. They're even eating each other's children. This Pingzhu assignment has too little official grain, and its profits have been skimmed at every level. It's a hot potato. But for Feng Yuhao, it's also a way into the prefectural city, a huge chance to make our name. In a famine, grain is life. I can't watch people starve. I, Feng Yuhao, have grain. I can't just stand by. This job? I'll take it. Now that's a living saint. Boss, disaster relief has always been a coveted job. Those big grain hoarders in the prefectural city won't let us distribute grain so easily. I know, we'll use relief as a pretext to stir up the prefectural city's grain hoarding and price gouging mess from top to bottom. Boss Lu, have you thought this through? Relief work in Pingzhu needs enough grain at fair prices. Any mistake and you'll be held accountable. Feng Yuhao may lack much, but grain is no issue. Ding, identity detected. Host lacks access privileges. The system's never said that before. I'm just a country bumpkin who crossed over. What status could I have? Boss Lu, is something wrong? Nothing. The relief grain order is written. It will leave for the prefectural city in 3 days. Not one grain short. What is it? Nothing. Come on. Come on. Let's go prepare the grain. Forget it. First, prepare enough relief grain. Then break open the prefectural city's situation. I'll get answers about this strange thing later. The grain is ready. When do we leave? Right now. The prefectural city's famine can't wait. That bottomless muddy water is ready for me to stir up. I've copied all the books. Keep the originals on you. You don't know anyone in the prefectural city. Stay alert. Don't always put yourself in front. Don't worry. With you guarding our foundation, I can dare to wade into deep water. For the road. No matter how busy you are in the prefectural city, remember to eat on time. Once I'm established in the prefectural city, I'll bring you all over. A backwoods merchant wants a piece of the prefectural city's pie? This storefront and these goods aren't yours just because you want to rent them. Ask our major trading houses first. With goods like these, you dare charge that price in the prefectural city. Hall only buys herbs at market price. Cut your price in half, and I'll take it all. Bold words from you, miss. My family's fine medicine is right here. Why should I cut the price in half? Because I'm Jiyu Ying, a name in the prefectural herb trade. You're from the countryside. You don't know the prefectural city's rules. Rules are dead. Goods are alive. Since you know quality, miss, you should know goods of this quality. Cutting it in half is a waste. Either pay a fair price, or take it back. Interesting. Lu, you'd better not regret this. In this city, anyone who crosses me, Jiyu Ying, never ends well. That woman's no small fry. She's Jiyu Ying, the female owner of the city's herbal market. She's got pull everywhere. Boss, you just got here, and you've made a tough enemy. I'm more worried about the grain holders behind her. The ones jacking up prices are the real problem. Tough enemy? I think she's interesting. Boss, that interesting remark better not get around. The lady boss just threatened you, but you look like you struck gold. A woman who controls the city's herbal market. Would she really become my sworn enemy over some grain? Her anger was mostly bluff. Hope you're right, boss. That look she gave you didn't seem fake to me. Jishitang dominates the city's herbal trade. In a famine, experts like them control drug prices too. To gain a foothold in this city and bring down grain prices, we have to get past that lady boss. Friend or foe, it's too soon to tell. Lu, yesterday you said your herbs were top grade. Let's inspect them before the city's traders today. If you're passing off cheap goods as premium, get out of this city. Fine by me. But talk is cheap. Miss Jiyu, let's inspect them together. Whether they're mules or horses, let's judge each one in public. This Angelica's color is too bright. It was likely sulfur fumigated. Miss Jiyu, smell this one. Real Angelica smells fresh and sweet. Sulfur fumigated herbs smell sharp and sour. The batch your shop bought is the fumigated one. Lu's herbs are indeed better than Jishitang's. No wonder they sell so well. They're the real deal. Jishitang really lost face this time. You've got some skill. But this city's waters run deep. Boss, Miss Jiyu uses her eyes to test herbs. But she's sizing you up too. Whether it's a grudge or something else, who knows? Someone sulfur fumigated the goods his pharmacy bought. He may not even know it himself. A sharp tongue doesn't mean a bad heart. You mean he got tricked too? The waters in Puchang have been muddied. There's someone else pulling strings. Miss Jiyu. May become an ally someday, not an enemy. Keep using the medicine. Take those harmful goods off the shelves. Grain prices dropped by more than half. We can finally buy fairly priced rice. Thanks to Fengyu Trading and Jishi Hall. Those two truly care about us common folks. Where did this Lu get so much grain? It just keeps coming. No matter how much he puts out, it never runs dry. I spent over half a year driving prices up, and he wrecked it all by himself. Serves them right. Tonji Trading kept us under its thumb for years. We couldn't even get goods in. Today we finally got payback. I'm happy for everyone in this city. Really? Owner Jiu is smiling more than anyone. Lu Chuan quit kidding around. Business first. Since we can't beat him openly, we'll do it in secret. Bribe the canal transport people. Cut off his outside grain supply. Then buy off some thugs. Smash up Jishi Hall and Fengyu trading shops. Boss, Tonji Trading is cornered. There must be more than one grain dealer behind this. Swap grain for sand. I've seen this trick in the county seat. This is outrageous. I'll report them to the authorities. The yamen may not be clean. Tonji Trading dares to wreck our place so openly. They even mix sand into grain. Someone powerful must be backing them. This runs deeper than we thought. Don't rush. Secure the evidence first. Then take it step by step. I misjudged you before. From now on, for this favor, Jishi Hall stands with you. Good. We'll join forces. First, stabilize grain prices. Protect our businesses. Then follow the sand trail. And drag out whoever's behind it. Use Jishi Hall's contacts across the city as you need. I've held this anger in too long. Burn them and their goods to ash. Then pin the crime on Lu. Kill two birds with one stone. Help. Somebody help. All this medicine is the life of so many patients in the prefectural city. Jiu Yang. I fought people in this city for years. I rely on no one. I trust no one. Why did it have to be you? A rival who was at odds with me just yesterday. Yet now I don't want to let go. Then don't. I've been so competitive for years. For the first time, I can't stay tough in front of someone. You set fire to Jiren Hall and hurt Jiu Ying. You won't get away. Yes, Tonji Trading's owner ordered it. He said this disaster relief grain was meant to be switched out. Good grain from the official granary was swapped for sand and dirt on the way. The good grain was sold at a high price. But the account was charged to disaster relief. The starving got only coarse bran mixed with sand. Someone higher up is protecting this. Nothing can go wrong. Higher up? Who is it? I'm just a runner. How would I dare ask that much? I only heard they're linked to canal transport and to the provincial capital. Swapping official granary grain, passing sand off as grain, skimming disaster relief at every level. This trail started with 300 Dan in the county seat and runs all the way to the prefectural city. It's likely tied to canal transport too, and to someone even higher up. This scheme is much bigger than I thought. Pull one thread, and the whole thing moves. Make 3 copies of this testimony. Keep them separately. This involves the provincial capital. If even one copy is left alone, someone may silence us for it. Understood. I'll do it now. I won't miss a word. I'll check on Jiu Yan's injuries. That mark on the back of your neck? It's nothing. I was born with it. You've had a fright. Get some rest. Thank you for today. For this medicinal meal, for saving my life. I'll remember it. Heal up first. Tonji Trading's debt. This grain switching scheme. I'll settle every score with them. Lu Chuan, if it weren't for you tonight, my life and Jishi Hall would be gone. I Jiu Ying, always repay what I owe. No need, we're allies. From now on, your place is my place. Rest and heal. We're family now. Your place is mine. Rest and heal. This toast is for carrying me out of the fire. For years, I held up Jishi Hall on my own. Fighting people, fighting fate. No one ever shielded me from anything. You've shielded so many medicine dealers in this city. It's time someone shielded you. Lu Chuan. I've been strong all my life, Jiu Ying. Maybe it's time I had someone to lean on. Jiu Ying, you haven't been strong all your life. You just never met someone worth leaning on. Let me be that person. Ding. Family member Jiu Ying's bond confirmed. Storage expanded to warehouse level. Merchant accounting unlocked. See it once, log it all. Flawless mental math. Warehouse and storage. See it once, log it all. My edge in this business war just got stronger. With Jiu Ying's trade routes in the prefectural city, King's iron accounts, Beizi's incense, and Wanningyang holding down the rear. Tonji Trading's remnants can try to trip us up, but they can't shake Fengyu Trading at all. I've long heard of Manager Shen's accounts in the prefectural city. From now on, Jishi Hall's medicine and Fengyu Trading's grain are one family. Owner Jiu, you're generous. With your trade network in the prefectural city, we're even stronger. I'll handle the accounts. You handle the medicine. We'll each play to our strengths. Don't worry, Owner Jiu. I keep every account line by line. Neither of us will take advantage of the other. But Jishi Hall is our own shop from now on. The arsonist confessed. The relief grain was swapped for sand and dirt. The good grain was resold at a high price. The starving got only coarse bran mixed with sand. This trail links to canal transport and the province. Jishi Hall also has some medicine business along the canal route. I know a few managers there. They can show you the way. Good. Next we'll meet the ones who hijacked the grain. Alright, next we meet the ones stealing grain on the canal. Just as Jiu Ying said, the trouble's on the water. Lu Chuan's relief grain was shipped south by canal, but kept vanishing on the waterway. The grain ships returned empty, with no sign of the cargo. The authorities turned around and accused him of stealing what he guarded and pocketing relief grain. Following the account books, he tracked it to the Canal Guild's docks along the waterway. He found out this stretch of water has long been run by the Canal Guild. Our ships of grain vanished right on their turf. The helmsman is a woman named Liu Ryan. She's tough, and her word is law. So you're the crooked merchant who cheats the boatman and pockets the grain money. You dare cause trouble on Canal Guild turf? Seize his ship. Ma'am, you've got it wrong. The grain I'm shipping is disaster relief grain. Every grain can save a life. It vanished on your stretch of water. I'm here to get answers. Funny, I thought you came here to die. Officials and merchants colluding to bleed the boatman dry. I've seen plenty of that. Which one of you silk-clad men is any good? Don't fight. They're being used as pawns. If we really fight, we'll scare off the one behind this. The moment this woman hears officials, the hate in her eyes is real. She's not faking it. Someone like her. If she really stole life-saving relief grain, why would she sound so righteous? She's likely been kept in the dark too, taking the blame for someone else. Since you hate officials and merchants bleeding people dry, maybe we're on the same boat. Then let me ask you this. Over the past year, on this stretch of water, official grain ships vanished one after another. Where did they really go? Why should your Canal Guild bear all the blame? You sure know how to talk. But you expect Liu Ryan to trust you on words alone? I don't need you to trust my words. Trust your own eyes. Give me one chance. Smooth talk. Take him away. I'll deal with this crooked merchant slowly. What else can a crooked merchant say? The official papers are already out. Black and white says you pocketed relief grain and cheated the boatman. The proof is all here. The Canal Guild asks for justice. Official papers? Let me ask you, this past year, has it often happened? That official grain passed through your canal route, under a veil of secrecy, with no one allowed to inspect it. My relief grain vanished on one of those forbidden routes. You think I stole what I guarded, but if I really took the grain, why would I walk into your turf and risk death? The ones who stole the grain and swapped in sand framed me and framed your Canal Guild too. You and I are both being used as weapons. That's just your word. Why should I believe you? Fine if you don't. Words prove nothing. I'll prove it to you. Release one ship of my grain. Let me send it down this route. You and I can each post men to watch in secret. If someone really swaps it for sand midway, then you'd better think hard about who you've taken the blame for all these years and who ruined your guild's name for generations. Fine, let's see. If you're just another lying crooked merchant. If anything happens midway, and the Canal Guild has been taking the blame, if you dare try anything, I'll chop you up and feed you to the fish. It's a deal. In 3 days, my grain ship takes this route. Aren't you afraid that after I watch this ship, I'll turn on you and still kill you? If you were truly someone who can't tell right from wrong, your guild brothers wouldn't follow you for generations. You know better than anyone that you've been wrongly blamed. The route and time for this grain ship, I'll tell only you. If anything goes wrong, the leak is inside your Canal Guild. That crooked merchant. No, this man is unlike any I've ever met. I hope he's not another liar. I hope he's not another liar. If nothing happens tonight, then you're playing me. And we wasted a ship of grain. My grain is never wasted. Just wait for tonight's show. The lead will show up. What a neat switch. All these years, someone really has been using our Canal Guild's route to do this damnable dirty work, swapping good grain for sand. Yet all the blame fell on the Canal Guild and the laborers hauling ships. I was fooled all along, and I mistook you for a thief. Someone's coming. Move. I wronged you. We were taking the fall for those bastards. You believe me now? They can control both canal shipping and granaries, and use official papers to frame me. They must be powerful. Their reach likely goes all the way to the provincial capital. We won't just clear this case. We'll clear the Canal Guild brothers' names too. Neither of us can do it alone. We need to join forces. The Canal Guild will investigate this with you. I want to see who the hell dares profit off the life-saving grain of tens of thousands. This whole waterway, you know better than anyone. From now on, for investigations and grain runs, I can't do without you. I've lived all these years, Lou Ryan, and no one ever thought the Canal Guild's name wasn't dirty. We're being watched. Get into town tonight. Beat them to it and accuse the Canal Guild of stealing grain. We're being watched. Get into town tonight. Beat them to it and accuse the Canal Guild of stealing grain. They clearly swapped the grain. Why arrest my brothers to take the fall? Master Lou, my Canal Guild brothers are taking the fall for this grain-switching case. They're about to be executed. I've never begged anyone in my life. But today I beg you, save their lives. Name your terms. Whatever you want. I told you we're in the same boat. I'll help you. A helmswoman who knows gratitude and grudges. Bring her into the fold, and I'll gain an unbreakable water route for my investigation. Boss, someone's been watching you in secret these past days. He followed us from the county seat to the prefectural city. Judging by his clothes and bearing, he's no ordinary spy. He seems like an official informant with rank. Is he investigating our grain case, or is he after me? When his eyes fall on me, he doesn't look like he's investigating. It feels like he's trying to recognize me. Forget it, saving them comes first. King, get the evidence from that night, and the testimony from the grain switcher ready. They dare accuse the Canal Guild of stealing grain. Then we'll expose the truth about the grain switch right in court. The ironclad accounts are ready. We're just waiting for court. With their false accusation first, our blow will expose the grain switching truth before all. With their false accusation first, our blow will expose the truth about the grain switch before all. Your Honor, the Canal Guild didn't steal grain. Someone switched the cargo. That's the truth. This is sand from the grain switch on the river that night. And this is the signed confession of the man who switched it. Good relief grain was switched for sand. What does that have to do with the Canal Guild? Guards, release all the Canal Guild men. Master Lou, for this great favor, the whole Canal Guild will never forget it. From now on, at your word, the Canal Guild's ships and the Canal Guild's men are at your command. As long as the brothers are safe, it's nothing. Don't mention it. Let's go back. I took you for a crooked merchant, and even seized your ship. I nearly delayed your grain. I was blind. This blade of mine, from now on, answers to you. You use that blade to protect your Canal Guild brothers. It belongs in your hand. I don't want your blade. I want us to work together and drag out those hiding in the dark, those beasts trading in disaster victims' lives, one by one. Fine. From now on, this waterway is yours. Have something warm. You've kept watch outside the prison for days without sleep. Even iron men can't keep going. I'm not used to being cared for. Then get used to it. I'll be caring for you for a long time. Liu Ryan, you fought through danger all these years. Your heart should be hard as iron by now. How did one sentence from him make you go soft? How one line from him make me go weak? You're a living saint. Boss Lou, you're the savior of my whole family. I've worked boats on this river half my life. I've hauled salt and cargo, but never grain that warms the heart like this. Following you beats 10 years with the Canal Guild. Lu Chuan, hold tight. Lots of reefs here. Follow me. I'd trust you with this whole river. Without a doubt. Ryan, word got out. There's a rat in your Canal Guild. All those brothers who died for no reason. You were the one tipping them off. Clear out the rat. Then this river is truly ours. Tell us where to look, and Canal Guild boats will go there, and our blades will strike there. The grain's moving, but the hand behind it is still free. The people who ambushed us all use the same methods. The more they rush to silence us, the higher this case goes. Follow them, and we'll catch bigger fish.
Tonight,
They'll hand off goods at the official granary dock. I want to see where they switch the grain. I'll take you down an unguarded side channel. No one will know. Fine, bring 2 men you trust. The rest stay behind. Act like nothing happened. Don't worry. Every reef and shoal on this river. I know blindfolded. Stay close. Every reef and shoal on this river. I know blindfolded. Stay close. Look. They're faking the grain inspection. Don't worry, sir. The books are flawless. Once the inspection seal is stamped, not even gods can find it. This good grain was sold for top dollar. The relief funds they skimmed were greased up the chain, as usual, and sent to the provincial capital. Those above said, another huge batch goes out by year's end. Swapping grain at the official granary, using sand as grain. They split the stolen relief funds all the way to the finance ministry. I've opened the whole straight to heaven. The provincial finance ministry, Lu Swan. This isn't some normal business feud. We're risking our lives. Investigating means living on the edge. You're scared already? Scared? Hell no. All these years, my Canal Guild brothers have died over this case. So many were falsely accused. Who has Liu Ryan ever feared? I'm seeing this case through with you. Even if we bring down the sky, I'll hide these books for you. You keep investigating. My waterways, my people, are yours to use. Such a huge mess. And you're just a merchant. Why get pulled into it? You can still walk away. Tens of thousands need that relief grain to live. Your canal guild has borne this shame for generations. If I don't investigate, who will? Since you won't back down, I'll see it through with you. Fine. Since you won't back down, I'll see it through with you. It's my little brother. They took my brother. Calm down. They're using him as bait. They know you'll rush in without a thought. They want you to turn on us and lure you back to that hideout, then kill you both. If you go alone, you'll walk right into it. Neither of you will live. I came from an honest family. My father and eldest brother caught them swapping grain. They sank them in the river. They took my brother hostage. To keep him alive, I was forced to take the blame for the Canal Guild's grain raids. And work for them. Using a child as leverage, they're worse than beasts. Liu Ryan, listen to me. I'll save your brother. It's a death trap. Why risk your life for a stranger like me? You're not a stranger anymore. I never ask if someone's worth saving. Someone would really do this for me, Liu Ryan. Walk into a clear death trap? Lu Chuan, my life is yours from now on. Take me to save my brother. Anyone in our way dies. If anything happens to me, Ashi is in your care. Nothing will happen. We'll go together and bring Ashi back together. No one says a bad word on the way. A blade that's lived on the edge half its life deserves someone to shield it from the wind. Once I bring her in, my investigation will own every waterway. No one can cut us off. Then we'll own every waterway, and no one can cut us off. You've stood here half the night. We move tomorrow. Why not rest up? I can't sleep. All these years, I've dreamed of saving Ashi every night. Now that night's here, I'm afraid it's another trap. I'm afraid it'll be my brother's and my last meeting. I boarded a boat at 8, took the helm at 12. I was only 16 when they sank my father and brother. Since then, I've turned myself into a blade, always drawn first. I couldn't be soft, or I couldn't save my brother. The Canal Guild brothers would be crushed. I've never told anyone this. A woman holding up an entire Canal Guild while protecting her captive brother, living on a knife's edge all these years. You've had it hard. Lu Chuan? When this case is over, and my brother's back, can I be an ordinary woman again? You can. From now on, you have me. You don't have to be a blade alone anymore. These shoulders are broad and warm. The support I never dared hope for. How nice it would be to lean on them for life. Sleep. At dawn, I'll bring Ashi home. It's late. The river wind is cold. Go rest in the cabin. We've got a hard fight tomorrow. Let me stay a while. With you beside me, I feel at ease. Go rest in the cabin. We've got a hard fight tomorrow. Let me stay a while. With you beside me, I feel at ease. At midnight, I'll go in alone. Stall the guards, and find which room she is in. If I drop the lantern, that's the signal. I'll take men past the sentries and over the back wall. When the lantern goes out, break down the door. King, watch the pass. If reinforcements come, fire the signal flare. Guy and guard the fast boat. Have medicine ready and cover our retreat. I'll handle the pass. At the first sign of trouble, I'll warn you first. I'll watch the boat. Once everyone's aboard, we leave. No one stays to fight. Remember, get Ashi first. We'll deal with the rest later. Ashi, it's your sister. I'm taking you home. It was a trap after all. Nobody move. One more step, and I'll take this brat's head off. You wouldn't dare. Ashi, don't be scared. Stay close to your sister. Close your eyes. Ashi, you've suffered enough. I'll never let anyone take you again. Sis, is this big brother covered in blood a good man? Yes, he risked his life to pull you from that Wolf den. A real hero. Remember him, Ashi. From now on, you have your sister. You have us. No one will hurt you again. Big brother, your hand is bleeding. Just a scratch. I'm fine. Come on, sis is taking you home. There's hot food at home, and a soft bed. You walked into a death trap for a stranger like me, asking nothing in return. Liu Ryan can never repay this debt. My life, my heart, and all the Canal Guild's waterways are yours from now on. No need for that. We're family. Thank you, Brother Liu. Ashi. This is home now.
Ashi.
From now on, this is home. I've lived 20-some years, Liu Ryan. My parents and brother died horribly. My little brother was taken. It wrapped my heart like rusted iron. No one could warm it. Only today did I learn. Even iron can melt with warmth. You saved my brother, cleared the Canal Guild's name, and proved my innocence. For all this kindness, I can never repay you. All I have is this life. Take it if you want. Saving your brother and clearing your name were simply what had to be done. You owe me nothing. The Canal Guild's rule. Acknowledge your master. Hand over your blade. This blade has been with me 10 years. It killed my foes and guarded my brothers. From today, it serves you. And so do I. Keep the blade yourself. From now on, you won't shield me from blades. We'll weather the storm in the same boat. Ding. Dependent Liu Ryan has pledged her heart. Spirit field add-on locked. Night owl watch. Nighttime warning. Guards home and cargo. Alerts you to intruders. Boosts water skills. Improves boat handling. I've secretly saved these over the years. All proof the Canal Guild used to move dirty goods for grain. And records of several key contacts. They're tied to the official granaries and linked to the provincial capital. This is enough to bring them down? Good. With these witnesses and evidence, plus that ledger of every deal, we can trace this black line from the city granaries all the way to the provincial capital. Their downfall is near. The blood of my parents and brother, what as she suffered, and the Canal Guild brothers' injustice will be repaid by bringing them down. Lu Chuan, wherever you investigate, my water route, and this blade will follow. Even if it's the provincial capital, I'll stand with you to the end. Good. But this time, You won't face forward with a blade alone. I'm by your side. With those words, the blade I've carried half my life wasn't carried in vain. With those words, the blade I've carried half my life wasn't in vain. The governor's daughter posted a notice herself asking for you. This could send you straight to the top, a chance to reach the provincial elite. Or it could be a death trap. The city's grain shortage has reached the governor. The local grain guilds either can't control it or won't lift a finger. They may even be fueling it behind the scenes. This mess may hide the provincial capital link we're after. Ding. Host is near noble bloodline. Verifying identity. Insufficient access. Access delayed. You're just a country merchant peddling through the streets. What makes you fit to discuss my Zhao family's grain policy? Let's see what you're capable of. That made me post for you. Miss, you posted a notice seeking a merchant. Status and pride can't solve this now. I may have nothing else, but I know how to stabilize prices and save lives. What a sharp tongue. I'll give you 3 days. If you can't level grain prices in 3 days, don't blame me if you can't enter this city again. It's a deal. In 3 days, you'll see the grain prices and see what real skill looks like. Let me remind you, the Laying family here is tied to several major grain guilds. Their roots run deep. If you can't suppress them, it won't just be your pride that falls. It will shame my Zhao family's notice too. Don't worry, miss. Since I've signed the agreement, there's nothing Lu Chuan can't handle and walk away from unscathed. Boss, can you lower grain prices in 3 days? Are you sure? With spirit rice in hand and Ryan's water route moving grain. If I can't bring down this city's grain prices, I'll ride Lu Chuan backward. If I can't bring down this city's grain prices, I'll ride Lu Chuan backward. Miss Zhao, a country bumpkin selling grain in the streets, dares meddle in this city's grain policy? My Wei family has run this city for generations. Even we wouldn't dare claim we can set grain prices. What can a mud-footed peasant like him do? I say send him away now, before he ruins your plans, miss. Miss posted a notice for a merchant to bring grain prices down and calm the people, not to hear someone brag. I won't say much. I'll sign a military pledge. Within 10 days, if I can't restore prices to pre-disaster levels, I won't take a cent for this relief effort and will accept any punishment. Big words. I'll hold you to that pledge. If prices aren't down in 10 days, don't blame me for showing no mercy. Grain prices are down by half. Boss Lu truly cares for U.S. common folk. He's a living saint, not like those heartless shops hoarding grain and raising prices. We're done for. He actually did it. I posted notices for so many people, but only he dared sign a military pledge. And he really pulled it off. In just days, he brought runaway grain prices down. I truly underestimated that countryman. A mud-footed peasant wants to show off before Miss Zhao. I'll make sure your glory lasts less than 3 days. Boss Lu, don't say I didn't warn you. No matter how much grain you have, it can't withstand our cities. Major firms hoarding and holding together. We've always set grain prices. You're an outsider. Try to outlast us. Let me ask you, how many days can you last? I've done the math for you all. 7 warehouses east of town, 5 warehouses west of town, plus your hidden private stores. You have no more than 80,000 bushels of grain. How much do city residents eat each day? How much canal grain arrives each day? Once those collide, your silver lasts 5 months at most. On day 6, new grain will flood in. If you don't sell at a loss, all that grain will rot in your warehouses. You'll lose every cent, principal, and profit. Starting tomorrow, I'll double the supply of fair price grain. I'll release it like a flood. Let's see whether your hoarding money holds out, or my endless grain supply does. Go home and count your assets again. It's over. How does this Lou know how much grain each of us hoarded, and how many days we can last? He calculated it better than our own accountants. He figured out every inch of our wealth. A master strategist. Flawless mental math. Calm in crisis. How could such a man be just a country merchant? I've met countless people. Yet for the first time, I can't read someone. Boss Lou, you calculated each family's grain stores, and how long they can last to the last detail. With such skill, I truly underestimated you before. You're too kind, miss. I merely balanced the books and stocked enough grain. Market bluster, can't survive careful math. Market bluster, can't survive careful math. Lu Chuan, the proof is conclusive. You embezzled public silver in the name of price stabilization and passed off old moldy grain as new rice, harming victims. Witnesses and evidence are all here. What do you have to say? Miss Xiao, such a heartless merchant, must be severely punished. How else can we answer to the city residents? The fair price grain in this warehouse is all fresh rice. Please inspect it. As for this fake ledger, the handwriting changes throughout, and the ink shades differ. It was clearly altered today. The bookkeeper is in this hall. Why, yes, young Master Wei gave me 50 taels of silver and forced me to alter this fake ledger overnight. I was forced to do it too. You're slandering me. Enough! The proof is clear, yet you still argue. Wei Jingsheng, you framed a worthy man again and again. Do you take my Zhao family's headquarters for a place to play tricks? Guards, throw him out. I misjudged you and let you suffer injustice. Miss, you see every detail and judge fairly. That's a blessing for this city's people. I conduct myself with honor and fear no false accusation. As for Wei Jingsheng, I'll deal with him. You've worked hard. What happened today? I'll credit you for it. You flattered this commoner, miss. You let me finish my case in court, instead of hearing one side only. That's why this case could be overturned. Wei Jingsheng can't stand you. He may have more tricks ahead. Stay alert. Thank you for the warning, miss. Vile things can't stand the light. For every one that comes, I'll crush one. I always reward and punish fairly. Don't overthink it. Thanks for the tip, miss. Evil spirits can't stand the light. Bring them on. I'll take them apart one by one. I hurt my back falling off a horse years ago. Every famous doctor in town failed to cure it. I heard you even know medicine. Then give it a try. Let me make this clear first. If you so much as disrespect me, I'll have your life. Rest assured, miss. A doctor sees only the injury, not men or women. I'll use my family's massage and bone setting method to set your displaced meridians right. I'll only work on your waist. I won't cross the line. It may ache a little. Bear with it. Could go easy. I'm setting the displaced meridians here. It may feel sore and tingly. That's a sign it's getting better. Once you get through this, rest up for a few days, and you'll recover. You'll be fine riding again. His hands are steady and warm, not a hint of lust. This man can do business and judge cases, and he knows medicine too. I've met countless people, Zhao Ningshuang. So why can't I see through him? I'll admit you've got some skill. My back isn't fully healed yet. Come again tomorrow at this time. Yes, miss. This injury's been there a year. It needs several days of massage to cure. Come on time. W could come every day. I said once, so once. Don't catch a chill these next few days. I'll make you a medicated plaster. Put it on before bed. You'll heal faster. All right. Your skills aren't just talk. Miss, you're precious. Just take good care of yourself. I shall take my leave. I should be mad at him. Why am I hoping he'll come sooner tomorrow? Why am I hoping he'll come sooner tomorrow? He's just a merchant, yet he aids disaster victims and sells supplies cheap to save lives. He does what even high officials like my father and the local magistrate may not do. Miss. I'm Zhao Ningshuang, daughter of the governor. When have I ever envied someone else's home? Miss Zhao, try these fresh fruits from the spirit field. This home is lively and always welcomes others. Who envies it? I just find this village interesting. Your ears are red, sister. You. Zhao Ningshuang, Zhao Ningshuang. You've really fallen for him. Miss is so pretty and sweet. I hope she can stay. Do you really mean that? Of course. You're the one brother Lu likes. You rogue. What are you doing here? Turn around. My apologies. I'll leave now. I was on patrol. I didn't know you were here, miss. I meant no offense. Any other man who saw this would have already taken liberties. But all he does is warn me to be careful. Take my outer robe. Put it on when you get up. It's cold at night. The spring bank is slippery. Get back inside soon. Strangers have been lurking outside the village lately. You're highborn. Don't come out alone and risk yourself again. Aren't you afraid I'll charge you with offending me? I'll accept whatever punishment you give, miss. But right now, more important is your safety. How could that mark? That mark twists and coils, faintly like a dragon. It has an indescribable air of nobility. No ordinary farmer should have such a thing. I grew up among the powerful in the provincial capital. That kind of tattoo pattern I've only seen in certain, hushed-up places. No time to think. What are you looking at? Get out of here. Pretend this never happened tomorrow. Say one word about it, and you'll regret it. Did you find out? Everyone in the Liu family is in the village. We strike tonight. Grab them first, and force him to hand over the account book. If we pull it off, that man in the capital will reward us well. Desperate killers bribed by the capital's hidden hand. Arrived under cover of night. Liu, hand over that account book if you know what's good for you. We'll spare your whole family. Keep resisting. And I'll kill this delicate Miss Zhao first. Let's see how you explain that to the governor. I'm warning you. Touch a hair on them, and none of you will leave this village alive tonight. Let him go. Seal the back gate. Block the gaps in the wall. Don't let a single one escape. Village guards with me. Bring the torches. Watch it. Don't hurt our own. Those rich boys from the capital would be shaking at the sight of blood. But amid flashing blades and blood, there wasn't a trace of fear in his eyes, only resolve to protect everyone. A man who stands so tall. If I Zhao Ningshuang still cling to that silly pride, I'd be the biggest fool in the world. Are you hurt? Blood. You're covered in blood. It's not mine. I'm fine. But you. It's your first time seeing something like this. You must be scared. I'm not leaving anymore. Your sisters can protect you for a while, but my Zhao family's power can protect you for life. You were scared, weren't you? From now on, you have me, and all the sisters in this courtyard. No one can hurt you. I, Shao Nishuang, used to think I was only the governor's daughter. Tonight I finally know. I want even more to protect you by your side. I, Shao Nishuang, used to think I was only the governor's daughter. Tonight I finally know. I want even more to protect you by your side. Ding. Family quota met. Disaster relief supplies accumulated. Spirit field upgraded. Spirit spring unlocked. Spirit spring water flows. Grow drought-resistant sacred seeds. Brew spirit wine to heal. Drought-resistant sacred seeds. Even across 1,000 miles of scorched earth, they can take root and yield high. This deadly drought can finally be saved. These are drought-resistant heirloom seeds from my ancestors. They're more drought-tolerant than regular seeds. Bury them deep and mound the soil often. They'll root even in the driest ground. Keep this quiet. Wine made from this spring can heal wounds in an emergency. Save it. We'll need it later. It's so dry that other fields are smoking in the sun. Only the seeds our boss gave us still sprout green. Boss Liu, you're the life-saving benefactor of our whole village. With these drought-proof seeds, no matter how bad the drought gets, we won't starve anymore. Boss Liu has protected the very roots of our farmers' livelihoods. The news spread all the way to the prefectural city and shocked the provincial capital. Luchuan, the righteous merchant who saved Pingtao from famine and bred drought-resistant sacred seeds, became a legend who saved countless lives in this disaster. He saved Pingtao from famine and bred drought-proof seeds. He's just a merchant, yet he has done a great deed for the people. I couldn't look away from the light in his eyes. He saved far more than one village or city. A man like that deserves to be remembered by the world, and I only want to stay by his side. With Boss Lu's sacred seeds, we've made it through. You're our savior. Sow the seeds, water and tend them well, and next year the granaries will be full. Tonight I'll go find him. This feeling in my heart, I need to make it clear. A governor's daughter like me, for the first time I'll set aside all my pride for a man. The governor's daughter is lowering all her pride for a man for the first time. It's late. Don't catch a chill. Even Sister Wanyang didn't stop me. She helped make it happen. Can this family truly accept me, Lu Chuan? I, Zhao Ningxuang, have always been proud. I've never thought highly of anyone. But you, Ping Dao, saved the famine victims, protected my life, and saved countless people. My heart stopped belonging to me long ago. I came here today, not as the governor's daughter, but as a woman who wants to follow you, Ping Dao, in saving famine victims. You came from the governor's family. I only did it last time. Think it through. What Zhao Ningxuang wants is a man as mighty as you, not the empty title of a legal wife, or a respectable family background. The gold and jade jewelry missing from my head. I'll make sure you have it all later. The Ding family approves of Zhao Ningxuang's match. Once I open my distribution eye, I can see the true state of every granary in the prefecture and province, how much grain is hoarded, and how grain prices rise and fall. It's all clear in my mind, down to the smallest detail. With these eyes, and the evidence from the account book Ru Yan gave us, I can trace that black line leading to the provincial treasury office, back to its root, one entry at a time. It's time to take him down. Ping Dao has stirred up the whole grain for salt trade. Now he's even won my daughter's heart. Where did this country merchant come from? I must meet him. Where did this country merchant come from? I must meet him. Lu Chuan, answer me this. Why do grain prices keep rising during famine, while relief grain keeps vanishing? Where do you think the root of it lies? Not in natural disaster, but in human greed. The government granaries have false books. The grain routes have a hidden hand. And grain merchants dare to hoard supplies. All three are connected, turning relief grain into sand, and fair price grain into nothing. To treat the symptoms, stabilize prices. To treat the root, establish a price stabilization granary. Buy grain at a fair price and store it in good years. Open the granaries and sell at a fair price in famine years. That keeps grain prices steady and leaves speculators no opening. I have one more question. This grain for grain scheme at the prefectural granary and the embezzlement of relief supplies. Will you dare investigate it? But this case involves too many people. Officials protect one another, and the trail leads all the way to the provincial capital. I'm just a commoner. I can uncover the evidence, but I can't touch those in official robes. Good. I hereby grant you the authority to investigate and to manage grain transfers. Take this token. With it, you can access the prefectural granary records, summon related witnesses, and order the Grain Transport Guild to assist. For me, and for the starving people of this land, tear open this nest of rats, who hollowed out the granaries, root and branch. The master account book is hidden in the provincial capital. I've waited a long time for this step. This case is dangerous. It reaches into the provincial capital. Be very careful. I still have some connections there. I can smooth things over any time. Don't worry. I've planned this case for a long time. I was only waiting for this authority to investigate. When I return, I'll gather everyone and connect all the evidence I've held on to for so long. You investigate in the open. I'll watch the shadows in the provincial capital. Anyone who tries to sabotage you will have to get past the Zhao family first. With you and my father-in-law backing me, I can spread this fire all the way to the provincial capital. Wait for me to give you a clear and just world. Wait for me to give you a clear and just world. This case has countless threads. We must bring every one of them together to form an unbreakable net. Ruyan Yard Transport Guild was forced over the years to carry their stolen grain and keep their books. The dealings of several key contacts are the water route trail. It's all here. Which boat, on which night, exchanged how much sand. Not one entry is missing. The false books from King Granary, showing the missing funds, are the accounting trail. I compared the official reports with the granary records using my distribution eye and checked them all the way through. Across the whole province, the books show full granaries, but nearly 300,000 bushels are actually missing. The entire shortfall was covered by passing off sand as grain and burying it in fake fire loss accounts. That money was divided up at every level, and eventually all flowed to the Provincial Treasury Office. My Jishi Hall trade routes can provide grain merchants as witnesses. And there's this! The ink they used to forge the books and the cinnabar used for the seals are different from ordinary official ink. I only need to run my brush over it once. The ink contains the scent of Fengchu's Zhong Kill. Any account page carrying that scent doesn't need close inspection. It's one of their forged books. This is Yang Wei's evidence. The evidence of hired murder. All the threads are in this man's hands. A high official in the Provincial Treasury Office. He's that powerful? Can we really bring him down? With evidence this strong, we have to bring him down. Besides, Zheng Zhujiang is also tied to the granary case. I'll recover everything owed with interest for the dead. I can open up the prefectural city's trade connections in a single night. I've made 3 copies of the accounts and hidden them separately. None are kept together. As for Yanwei's evidence, I carry it on me. As for the water route, anyone who dares touch the evidence will have to get past the blades outside. I'll guard this light at home and everyone under this roof. You just focus on the investigation. Go ahead and investigate without holding back. With you all behind me, I can't lose. The net is already cast. We only need to close it. But at the other end of this trail, the person who hired the killers to attack me back then may have already sensed something. The person who hired the killers to attack me back then may have already sensed something. How dare a country merchant investigate me? Ping Dao has stirred up the grain for salt route, and even won the Zhao family's support. Leaving him alive will cause great trouble. My lord, he must have a lot of evidence, and the governor is backing him. We need a pretext to move against him. A pretext? Let the villain accuse first. Turn the charge back on him. Claim he colluded with the transport guild to hoard grain and raise prices, and plotted rebellion. Turn his authority to investigate into a crime of treason. As for the evidence, cut off his grain routes, seize his account books, and there will be no witnesses left. Back then, over that incident, I exhausted every scheme to wipe out every trace, and that's how I earned my position. Now this reckless investigator has appeared without the slightest idea of his limits. He'd better not stir up old trouble. Young Master Liu, you have quite the skill. You investigated all the way to the provincial capital. But do you know, the trail you're following involves far more than 1 or 2 cases? Who exactly are you? From the county seat to the prefectural city, you followed me this whole time. You watched several times but never made a move. What do you really want? Are you friend or foe? You'll understand in time. For today, I'll give you one word. Your past runs deeper than that. Keep that half-jade close. It's worth more than you know. A broken piece of jade? What is he talking about? The old fortune teller in town with the divination banner. The man in plain clothes by the dock fire. And now this one right before me. One after another, they're after this half-jade. What is it hiding? My past. This half-jade. That man in plain clothes keeps showing up. Is he friend or foe? We ran into that tale again. I've seen you clutching that jade lately, lost in thought. It's fine. Some things aren't time yet. For now, close these two cases. We'll talk about the rest later. Lu Chuan, the witnesses and evidence are all here. You colluded with the Canal Guild, disrupted the grain market, and plotted wrongdoing. Come with me. Don't resist. Resisting is just what they want. The ledgers for the case, the witness list, move them separately and hide them now. Don't let them get a single one. I'm going in to draw them out. The more they try to silence me, the more it proves they're scared. Guard the evidence outside. Hold on until the Imperial envoy comes south. Then we turn this around. Remember, the more chaotic it gets, the calmer you stay. Hold your own line. Wait for the envoy to come south. I'll await your good news in prison. Don't worry about the family. This evidence, we'll guard with our lives. Lu Chuan, you can't escape now. Be smart. That dirty stuff we found last time, those ledgers, hand them over nice and easy. Maybe we'll leave your corpse whole. It's the filth in your hearts that can't see daylight. I suggest you stop while you can. The more eager he is to silence us and frame us, the more this case has hit his weak spot. I'll endure this prison term, as long as the evidence and our people stand. When the Imperial envoy arrives, I'll turn this around, and he'll fall. The evidence is all hidden safely. Ningxiang has ridden hard to the provincial capital for the envoy. Just hold on. We've got things at home. Okay. Tell the sisters, stay steady. Don't give anything away. These next few days are the hardest stretch. The workings of this cabin, only you and I know. If anyone inspects, lead them to the cargo hold. If anyone asks, say this is an empty ship under repair. Anyone who wants what's on this ship must answer to the Canal Guild first. The officials want to inspect? Here are the full ledgers.
Take them.
The grain brokers go by water. Hide separately. Don't meet up. Get the witnesses alive to court, and Kui Mingyuan can't recover. Protect them. If anything goes wrong, you'll answer for it. These pages are fake. Real ledgers don't smell of camphor ink. Trying to frame us with fake books? You can't fool my nose. The boss gave orders. Everyone mind your own work. The more chaotic it gets, the more we ruin their plan. Keep the doors locked. Seal the grain carts. If anyone asks, say I know nothing. I'm just a woman. Mom, will Dad be okay? He will. Your father crawled back from a mass grave. What's a little storm to him? Guard the home and wait for him. We'll all be safe. Your father is right. As long as we don't panic, no one can tear this family apart. Wanyang holds down the home. Ryan guards the waterways. King hides the records. Jiu Ying protects the people. White paper swallowtail. Ning Shuang, Banyuan. Not one of them panicked. Each held their line, without a leak. With support like this, I can sit in this cell easy. Kui Mingyuan, you may seize me for now. But not all this ironclad proof, nor all these people's hearts. You've lost this round. You've lost this round. Your Excellency, see the truth. This fiend colluded with the Canal Guild, hoarded grain for profit, and plotted treason. I've long since confirmed it. Yet he dares accuse a court official. He's a cornered dog lashing out, spouting bloody lies. Your Excellency, see the truth. This commoner has something to say. Every word is backed by proof. First, the official granary ledgers. The province's books show full granaries, but they're short nearly 300,000 tons. The gap was covered by fake books. Second, the river transport records. Good grain was swapped for sand on the waterway. Which ship, which night, and how much was switched. Every case is documented. Third, where the dirty money went. The money from selling state grain at high prices was paid out and split at every level, until it all reached Lord Kui's private coffers. Fourth, the witnesses who handled it back then are waiting outside the court. Lord Kui ordered it. Swapping grain and hiring thugs. Every act was at his command. I have the ledgers as proof. Ledgers, case files, stolen silver, witnesses, and physical proof. All 5 proofs are here. Your Excellency, see the truth. I too have investigated this case for a long time. Thanks to Lu Chuan, who gathered ironclad proof despite the powerful, the truth has finally come out. This man's skill and courage make him a pillar of the nation. What the governor says, I have noted. What the governor says, I have noted. Kui Mingyuan, as a high official of the Ministry of Revenue, you swapped grain from state granaries, withheld disaster relief, showed no regard for human life, hired killers to silence witnesses, and framed loyal men. Every charge is proven. Heaven's law cannot forgive you. By imperial decree, I strip you of office. Arrest him at once. Seize his estate and punish his crimes. You saved countless lives, with drought-resistant miracle seeds to end the famine. You did not bow to power, and cracked this shocking grain case. I will request a reward for you. This commoner asks for nothing else. I only want people fed in lean years, and the wrongly debt cleared of blame. Whether an official or a merchant, that's what we ought to do. Well said, what we ought to do. If this dynasty had more men like you, why fear famine or unrest? Why fear corrupt rule? Lu Chuan, you destroyed my family. Die. Mercy, mercy! Murder and stealing property. Sneaking back to assassinate. Every charge deserves death. This time, leave it to the law. From the mass grave to today, our family has finally made it through. Perfect. It's time to hang Jishi Hall's sign in the provincial capital. We'll be busy with Changping Granary's books from now on. I'll open up the water route. The grain ships will sail straight to the provincial capital. Where Dad goes, we go. It's not over yet. The provincial capital is where it truly begins. It's not over yet. The provincial capital is where it truly begins. Lord Lu, travel safely. This first crop of life-saving grain, you must have a taste. Lu Village will always remember your kindness. Dad said, once the ever-bright granary is done, we'll eat our fill every year. I've had the grain prices at Changling Granary in the provincial capital checked out already. The medicine trade connections, I've extended to the provincial capital too. I know the waterways. Shipping grain will be easier from now on. From a corpse in a mass grave to an official in the provincial capital with his family reunited. Lu Chuan's rise has reached its peak. Dad, the provincial capital is huge. It's grander than the prefectural city. A big city can hold big dreams. Now the real game begins. That dirt pit in the mass grave, to these gates of the provincial capital. Honey, sometimes I still think I'm dreaming. It's no dream. The road ahead only gets wider. Changping Granary Relief. All the money and grain in this city are enough for me to do something big. My road has only begun. What he didn't know was that half of an ancient jade piece and the mystery behind his origins were part of a huge game that could shake the court. As he entered the provincial capital, it quietly began to unfold. End of Season 1. Season 2. Storm over the provincial capital.